It all began in the early 1600s. The Europeans traveled to North America, the New World, to claim its vast riches and establish colonies. It was supposed to be a fresh start. We took over. We were smart and powerful, and we prospered. Over time, Great Britain's influence on the eastern side of the continent grew to 13 colonies. We were doing well, but our happiness was soon swept away. The British Empire was out of control in their ruling over us. As taxes rose, so did the fury of the colonists, and thus the revolution began. Together, we fought, and together, we won. We were left to govern ourselves, creating our own constitution, including a Bill of Rights to ensure our freedom. For some, one right stands out from the rest. The Second Amendment clearly states, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. While our Constitution protects our right to bear arms, some people are persistent in their efforts to take it away.
I do support the Second Amendment.
Yes, I do support the Second Amendment.
I support the Second Amendment because, quite simply, it's in our Constitution, and therefore we should support our country's Constitution.
Well, I think the first and third are a little more important to me personally. But
The Second Amendment is very important to me because, again, I believe it's written into the fabric of Americana. I take pride in the country I come from, and I think that without the early colonials and then without the early citizens of the United States' ability to bear arms, I don't think we'd have the freedoms we have now.
I don't know, I guess it's pretty important. I don't really bear any arms myself, so it's, it's not, it's important to me for the freedom aspect of it.
home protection, the ability to have a gun in your home, and just, those are positive, sure.
I feel positive things about the Second Amendment is that element of national security, local militia, the ability to bear arms is a right. I believe it factors into that element of sustainability when it comes to the protection of property and family, when it comes to the protection of country, when it comes to the skill associated with hunting, your own food and those types of skills, and self-reliance. I believe it factors directly into that, and that is part of the American family.
Well, I feel bad for the police chiefs in the inner cities that have to deal with thousands of illegal guns. But on the other side of the coin, I support hunters in their right to bear arms and go hunting in the woods. So you have these two extremes.
I do feel that with the freedom also comes a big responsibility, and some people aren't always up to take that responsibility seriously.
What will happen? Only time will tell.
How do you feel about anti-Second Amendment people? I'm going to ask you.
I've heard gun.
All right, we get.
Let's do next.
All right. So if she says, "Do you support the Second Amendment?" You say, "I support the Second Amendment because."
Okay.
Do you support the Second Amendment?
I support the Second Amendment because.
He's good. I had to follow somebody so brilliant. I wish I followed Mr. Reynolds.
Have you ever had a bad experience that involved a gun?
Well,
Repeat the question.
repeat the question.
No, you need to repeat the question so that it's in the video, because we don't hear her.
Do you have you ever had a bad experience that involved a gun?
My bad experiences that I have gone is when it kicked back too hard and I got hurt.
Ever shot a gun?
No. And I don't want to shoot a gun, ever. They scare me.
Do you feel the right to bear arms only refers to firearms, like guns?
No.
No what?
No, what?
I gotta have a permit for these licenses.
Forget it.
Do you feel the right to bear arms only refers to guns?
The right to bear arms does not only refer to guns, because I got guns.
Do you feel
I'll do the talking. You ask questions.
Go ahead. You're good.
I had low self-esteem to begin with.
so if you don't support it, then you're gonna be like, no, I don't support it because. So just repeat the question.
Telling you what to say.
No.
Okay, no, I hear you. Repeat the question, my answer.
Because I'm not gonna be.
You'd be surprised how hard that's been for people today.